Hi Aquarius, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do a tester mid-January reading. I'm testing out these new cards I got, the Druidcraft Tarot. Here's the box. Pretty nice. Beautiful illustrations, and they're pretty much the same as most other tarot decks. They're really big, like they're the size of my head, you know, and I like that part of it because you really have to focus on shuffling them and focus on the cards when you're shuffling them. So, Aquarius, what are the messages for Aquarius? Mid-January 2019, Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius? They're ready. Look at that. See how careful I have to be or they'll slide all over the place, you know? And really focus on the cards. So, I'm going to do a past, present, future. I also want to say I made it to 10,000 subscribers, and I'm really happy and grateful. Thank you very much. So I'm doing a special right now, $1 a minute, with a minimum of 15 minutes. So 15 minutes is $15, 30 is $30, $45 You get the idea. So thank you very much again. So let's get on with your reading. I'll talk about the other stuff as I go along. Oh, some hard stuff here. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, doing a past, present, future. Past is now or any time before this. Present is, you know, like mid-January, so the 15th on sort of thing. And the future is into February, okay? So, you got the King of Swords as the first card in your past energy. Look, I'm sitting just like him. So, you know, and he's up on this mountaintop, you know, up on this hill, and it's a stone hill. It's solid, you know. And rock carries a lot of energy, too. Anyway, and I noticed that he has shoes on, too. Some of them don't. And he is dressed in those two top chakras that are in your head. And so there's a lot of mental clarity because he can see far now. He's more mature. This could be a mature man or woman. Could be an air sign like yourself, Aquarius, or Libra, or Gemini. So a lot of clarity, a lot of mature thinking, serious thinking. You know, he's thinking there, you know. So, and consideration. Sometimes this guy is thought of as a lawyer or someone professional, you know. His opinion is, like people pay for his opinion sort of thing. He's smart. The next card in your past is the Nine of Swords. And this is the Nightmare card. You know, she feels vulnerable to these thoughts she's having, this anxiety that she's going over and over again in her head, you know, because she's naked. And this is all in her head, which is represented by that blue, you know. There's a tiny little bit of red there, represents her root, and so she has some good roots, some good roots. But she is so, not blanketed by her emotions, but drowning in them almost, you know. It covers most of her body. And this is a lot of anxiety and nightmare, or can't sleep. You know, can't sleep, not getting the rest you need. You are tortured by your own thoughts, okay? So it's kind of funny because these two are the opposite, right? One's clear, mental thinking, you know, calm, can see the picture very clearly. And this one is a lot darker. Like, look at the color difference in them. One's so clear, the other one's so dark and gloomy. It's almost like this is... Well, it's the 9. So it's just about the ending of this, you know. It's too much torture, it feels like. It's too much torture. And I think it's self-torture, really. I think it's self, because nothing's holding her there than her own thoughts, you know. The Queen of Wands. So look at how strong this woman is. You know, she's sitting there, her legs are open. For one thing, you know, she's very strong, you know, that's opinionated, masculine in a sense. You know, she can fight just as good as a man, yet she's beautiful, creative, independent, and a go-getter. Like, look, all that red there, eh? And it's, you know, red is motivated, driven. And, you know, her wand is just a little one. She doesn't need a great big wand to say, I'm all that. You know, she has a lot of confidence, and she's just got this little wand, because I don't think something can hold her attention for that long either. She puts her all into it, but not forever. She's got to go on to the next thing, you know. So I think that what that small wand is about. There's a fire just blazing behind her, and she's not worried at all. Also, she's got that Cheshire cat kind of underneath her throne, and she's always represented, you know, sometimes this particular card is represented by the Leo, you know, because of that cat there, you know, the lion sort of idea. This cat quietly watches out for her. Right? Another reason her legs are open. So her protector, the one who warns her, can do its job. You know, there's a reason. There's a reason for everything with this person. And I think she's got a dragon head on the arm of her chair. So, you know, I just think she's really smart. She's really practical. Okay? Anyway, and she can do a lot with a little. You know, she can do a lot with a little. So this could be two people. This could be a fire sign, male or female, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo in your life. As I said, possibly Leo. And you know, this could be you too, like trying to, you might feel like you have to do a lot with a little. You know, I can't do it. Maybe here you're thinking, I can't do it. Oh my God, I got to create this. And maybe you need to ask for this woman's help, or think of what you can do with what you have, right? Okay, what can I do here? What are my options? So the first card in your present is the Four of Pentacles. See that? So this guy, he's saving up for something. He's saving up to invest in something stable. They want something more, like this guy wants more than what he has. So he's willing to wait, you know, and he's made some more money today, and he's going to go and put it in his locked chest where it's his bank kind of thing, you know. So it's like putting money in the bank. You're saving up for something better. Okay, better. You may not be completely solid where you are. Like this looks really solid, but I think that this guy is also, you know, looking on saying, okay, you know, where to now? Where to now? Sorry, I was just looking. You know, she's creating a smoke. She's sending a signal. She's sending a smoke signal out. She is not afraid if anyone knows where she is. She's not afraid to let people know her location. You know, she's strong in that way. Like she's, there's no fear here. There's no fear with this person. The thought of these two people being a couple, maybe, you know, this is what the nightmare is. These two people trying to be the king and queen. You know, they're both pretty determined. You know, pretty comfortable in their seats, and could be mind over matter. I don't know. It's tormenting, though. It's like tormenting. Okay, so back down to the present here. So the Four of Pentacles, saving up for something better. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now what I love about this one is that she's a drum maker. You know, the teachings that I know, you know, my teachings of the drum is that it represents the heartbeat. And that's the first thing a baby hears in the mother's womb is its mother's heartbeat. And it's like that drum sound, you know. And there's a pentacle on this drum, and it represents her investment into making this. Its worth, you know, what its worth is, what she's worth because of where she's been able to get herself. You know, she's not the princess, she's the queen. And so she's experienced, she's smarter with her money now, what she'll invest her time into. She's sitting there barefoot too, so she has no plans of getting up and going, running off right now. She's quite content to stay where she is and work on what she's good at, you know, what she's good at, and what makes her feel good, feel like her home is important to her. Or him. This could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This could be, maybe this is what you want, you know, what you yearn for is to, it could be to have your own business at home, to work from home. Could be motherhood. You know, she doesn't necessarily represent motherhood, but the fact that, to me, that she's a drum maker, you know, and I haven't talked about it yet, but the nesting, everyone's nesting for the birth of something, right? A lot of, would you stop? A lot of people I'm talking to are, and myself included, are nesting. And what that is when a woman is in her last months of pregnancy, she gets this uncontrollable urge to organize everything, to crawl into closets and repack everything and rearrange the furniture so it's, you know, it's more spacious, and she's getting ready for the baby, right? And it's an old wives' tale that if you see, you know, a pregnant woman doing that, because she does it really without realizing she's doing it, you know, she doesn't think to herself, oh, I'm nesting right now. But anyway, so when the other women of the community notice, you know, that she's doing that, they say, oh, the baby's coming soon because she's nesting. And so when we're doing that, when you're doing that and there's no baby coming, there is, something's going to birth. Something's going to happen. It means you're getting ready without knowing why. Like some of you may not know what's coming, you know, but you're instinctually getting ready for it, whatever it is, whatever that baby is. So, you know, that reminds me of this card right here, this Queen of Pentacles. She's getting ready for something. Also, drums are used in ceremony. Before they were making drum frames, they all would pull on hide, stand in a circle and pull on hide with one hand and hit it with their hands with the other hand. And so it was about bringing people together. So also there's like a music note, or the 8, which is infinity, right? And I might add that the rabbit is here, a sign of fertility. Remember I told you? It's like she's the Queen of Pentacles, but there's something about to birth here, I'm telling you. That's what I see in this card. So, the next card is the Princess of Pentacles. This is a younger girl or boy, under 20, I would say. I'm thinking 14 for some reason, but anyway. And they are pausing on their trip, on their path, to consider what they're going to invest their pentacle in. They're not really, she's not really at a crossroads. She's kind of at like a, what do you call that? Not a monument, but a landmark. She's kind of at this landmark here, and she's pausing to consider her path, pausing to consider the message she's about to deliver. She has a message, information to impart about something financial. And it could suggest partnership, because there's these two swirling circles here, this double spiral, and that is partnership. She's got this checkered green dress on, and it's kind of a fickle sort of energy, you know. It's kind of fickle, like so much motivation, so ready to, you know, she's got the energy, the youthful energy and drive to carry this out, but she's still considering you know, what she's good at, and also what the need is, okay? But there's some sort of message coming in here for you, Aquarius. There are 2 women and 1 man so far. There's like 3 women in this card. You have a lot of women around you, I think. And I think there's a great possibility that this could be you up here, this King of Swords, Aquarius. Really contemplating, thinking about your next move. You've matured a lot after, you know, that you've been in barren terrain for a while thinking. And I mean that physically as well. You know, you could have been in barren terrain for a while. And to maybe to perhaps go out and put some energy in a passionate way is very terrifying for you. Could be very terrifying, you know, to go out on your own sort of thing in a way. But it looks like you've been putting money away. You're ready to birth something, some sort of something's going to start. It could be actually a new business or financial venture of some sort, you know. There's some sort of fear in you to move ahead with that, though. Again, it's an independence thing. Can I do this on my own? And that's why you might consider partnership, because it feels very daunting to do on your own. You know, you realize you need help, okay? In your future, the first card in your future is the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is, he's, you know, he's dreaming about these cups in the pond. He's thinking about, oh wow, like look at those 6 cups. They, you know, if I could have any one of those, I'd be happy. But meanwhile, you know, he has a cup here already, and he's not really grateful considering what he's not thinking about what he has right there in his grasp. He's looking at what he doesn't have, but you know, and thinking, you know, this reminds me of greener pastures, you know, dreaming about the greener pastures, and you might be actually within grasp of the Holy Grail itself. So it's about gratefulness for what you have. There's an opportunity, it's saying, probably around you now, that you're not even, you're like, no. Oh, that's just Carol. Carol's always been around. Or that's just Jim. That's good old Jim. You know, you're thinking, oh, geez, well, look at Stan and Ollie and all the other guys out there that are single right now. Or vice versa, you know, male, female, whatever. And it has to do something, too, with saving yourself, right? Like, you've been saving yourself for someone special. Like, you've been in barren land there for a while, and you've been saving yourself for someone special. You're dreaming about what you would like in that 1 cup. You know, you're thinking, I would like all these things in this 1 cup. And then it would be perfect. But be careful you're not dreaming of the unicorn, you know. Like, you know what I mean? You hear about them, but have you ever actually seen one? The Queen of Cups. So this could be male or female, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person is deeply emotional. They can be confusing too. You see how she's almost in touch with the moon, which it represents confusion. And when the moon is out, like, you notice people are more dramatic, they're more upset, and you say things that you really don't mean, or you're harsher, and so it gets people riled up, you know. And so, but she can control the moon. So while she keeps her emotions calm, and others could be, you know, riled up a little bit around her. She is one of the few queens that is not sitting in her seat. She's not sitting there. She's ready to get in touch with her emotions, share herself, even though, like, the moon, I don't mean to say she causes confusion. She can be confusing because she's got one foot on land and one foot in the water, so she's kind of emotional, like she steps back and steps in, and I'm not sure, and it takes her a long time to completely immerse herself. It takes her a long time. She's got to do it slowly. And she's doing it in like this calm river. This river is not moving. It's so still, you know. And she's waited till the right time to start immersing herself in how she feels, her emotions, what she's going to do about it. And she needs to feel that it's healthy. You know, she needs to feel that it's healthy. And she is right under that Queen of Pentacles that is birthing something. But Queen of Pentacles is slow. You know, this is a slow birth, okay? And she's getting ready. She's getting ready actually way ahead of time. You know, like I said, that nesting, right? And then finally ready to immerse yourself once you feel that you're, you know, getting what you desire, you know. But you had to think about that for a while. Like, what do I want all these cups to be all be in this one cup, you know? So you've been giving it a lot of thought, and now you're ready to move ahead. You're ready. You're getting ready for this birth, this baby, your new baby, your new project, you know, what you want to invest in. And then you have the Ace of Cups. Well, isn't that something? And this is, why did I think this was your second ace? Why did I? Anyway, the Ace of Cups. Probably because it's a birthing card. Again, you know, it's another birthing card. This is replenishing all the land. And you know what I think about this one? You know, when you are birthing something, you got to remember to replenish. You know, you can't keep feeding, like a mother can't keep nursing a baby if she's not eating or anything. You know, you can only provide so much, and you got to replenish, and then you can keep replenishing the land. This is also at the top of the hill. It's in high regard, kept in high regard, or held in high regard, I should say. This is one walloping of a cup, and it's under that crescent moon, you know. It's not as confusing. It's a lot clearer what you want to give yourself to, you know, where you want your waters to fall. You're ready to do it. And it's been a long time coming, you know. You had to go through some hard stuff and some barren lands to get here. But I think you've done a lot of healing. You had to do a lot of healing. There's a lot of green here. And I think you were very motivated at home, but not really ready to take it too far out there, okay? But I think you're almost ready to take it all the way out very soon. If you were to ask me to hazard a guess here, about a month maybe. You know, there's an ace, so it could be a month, a year. Could be a week, but I doubt it's going to be that fast. But it could be. It could be. You might be ready right now. A week, a month, a year. I would say a month, because I think you've been kind of getting ready. You've had a lot of ideas, you know, and that's what that pentacle is on there. She's taking more time. The painting on the drum is her ideas, you know, and she's using a bone as her drumstick. She's playing her tune. She's playing the beat. She's calling. She's calling. She could be calling her lover, you know, calling her lover, calling her partner in, you know, beating her drum. Because she's fertile, it could be a mating call. Could be a mating call. And there might be some mating. There might be some mating going on here, okay? Because, oh, and I wanted to point out see this fish climbing up the waterfall? Like, this is a very rare fish. It's one of a kind. It's the only one that can climb a waterfall. And I just saw this documentary on it like a month ago, or not even that. And it works for, like, well, it risks its life to get to the top of the waterfall, to get to the pool of water that's at the top, because that's where they want to lay their eggs. So they'll risk their life to reproduce, to birth something, you know. And so this is something big. And this could be a new relationship. It could be, you know, I'm wondering if there's a new child coming to the family. If there's like a grandchild, because there's a couple generations here, I can see. A couple generations. So there could be a grandchild coming into the picture, or a child. And I think could be an unplanned pregnancy, but everyone's preparing for it now. Okay? Could be like a youngster got pregnant, and and you know, back here, that's what all this like nightmare, anxiety, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm pregnant. Ah! So that sort of thing. And so facing it, saying, okay, I'm going to do a lot with a little. I'm going to do a lot with a little. And I'm going to get ready for this. I'm going to get ready for this. So it could be an actual birth. But like I said, we're all nesting right now. We're all getting ready. I'm telling you, I'm 54. I am not pregnant. But I am getting ready for something. I have no idea what's coming. I'm so excited for I don't even know what it is. But it's something new. And I'm ready for something new. And it looks like you guys are too. Because you're ready to step in now. You're getting out of your chair for this. Okay? Getting out of your chair for this. To go up, you know, it's funny because that little fish I was talking about, there it is at her feet beside her. It made it up to the top of the waterfall. It made it up. So ready now, you know, to lay its eggs for the new. Oh, so cool how that all tied in. So anyway, I hope you like this reading, Aquarius. It's actually really interesting. I'd love to hear in the comments how it's playing out in your lives, because, you know, this could be a project or an actual birth or a business or something. So I'd really love to hear about it. It's very exciting. So So please like, share, and subscribe. I told you about the special. Thank you so much for all your support. You're awesome. And I'll talk to you soon. Tinker out.